So when you look at this page, I'm just going to do this one horizontal and try to position this on the page in the composition depending on how you're laying this out. I'm going to probably put the head here. It's kind of a pretty round figure. Just kind of getting a little bit of the parameters. And then when you take a look at this line of action, it again is kind of a looping S-curve where the character's kind of running. And again, starting off with a circular shape with the head. And if you can see the spine to set up the stick figure character, there's the shoulders. It's kind of, head's kind of down low. And here's the spine to the waist. And the hips are kind of doing this. So this is elevating this foot. There's like a corner of a foot, just putting some circular shapes. And the back foot is bent. And the knees kind of twisted around that piece. So it gives you a kind of a skeletal structure. These arms are coming across this way, just as the general location. And if you can locate a circle for the chest and the pelvis, and you can kind of see this off, still following the same linear curve. Things may change as you go. And the eye and the face. So again, you can concentrate back on starting with the head, for example. Here's the shape. Eye line where the eyes rest upon, and they're also in a kind of a squash and stretch free-form motion. Bends them up like that. And there's the nose. So once you get that centrally located, it makes it a little bit easier. Placing that. There's kind of a stripe down the middle of the head there. Get that. There's these cheeks. So the cheeks are kind of right under the eyes there. And a smile and then the jaw coming out. So once you locate the face, try to find the center part, the hinge again for the mouth, those cheeks wrapped around there. Gonna build that up. And then that's going to give you the eyes. Now the eyes again kind of keeping in that elliptical shape. Right within that. So you're kind of building that up, seeing the front two teeth. Kind of builds that up so you can really get it. And then just with the ears themselves kind of building up that selection. So that builds that piece up. And coming across this section here. You kind of get that initial section. And then take a look again at the proportion of everything that you have. Come back down, make the slope of the character building in there. And then I'll get that piece so you can keep the circular part, find the center line, you can kind of see it jumping around there. And then again, you can't see the hip because of the foot in the way, so there's the heel. And here's the circular part for the foot. So once it builds itself up, it's going to carry itself around. There's circular parts for the toes, kind of building that section up. And then the knees kind of enveloped over. There's the kneecap. And creating that character. So that builds that initial section. And the foreshortened part is the part that you can't see. The other part of the limb, so it kind of builds that piece. The circular part under the belly kind of has the fur wrapped around, but that also gives a little bit of a cross contour line that helps define that shape. And then coming up into the lower leg here. Here you can see just the knee cap coming down. So building that up, putting the whole knee in foreshortened space, and building this part up. So you can kind of see the heel, and then the foot is a little bit more of a bent over shape, almost like a sculpted piece. And then this part coming up and around. And again, the tail giving a little bit of the form with the circular part. These arms, kind of almost like wings, carrying these jumping in the air. As long as you get the direction, then the part with the hand will fall right into place. Start with a circle. That in proportion. There's that mitten that we've done. And the fingers with the hand coming down. So it keeps it pretty accurate as you go through there. So as I'm sketching this part coming across, you'll be able to see the other side of it. Still doing the circular part. Doing the thumb with the finger. So once you get the initial selection off, you have the circle, you'll really be able to see the rest of it connected there. And that's the rough section. Go through it again with a finer section of the pencil. Be able to see it just a little better. A little highlight in there for it. Blending that in there, finding the corners of the piece. And again, trying to locate just the right line. Mouth. Front part of the nose there. Gives you a pretty good sense of the dimension of the character for that face. And it's just a matter of going back in and just finding some of the detail, especially in the features here. plenty of space and also helps build the character a little better. For the feet, and then trying to detail up the hand a little bit. How's that one up? So there it is, pencil ready to go for the inking. Kind of add that piece in there.